Now, before I start this video off, I do need to say something, or at least I want to say something, and that is Happy Thanksgiving to all of our friendly neighbors up north over the border in Canada. Yes, I hope you had a lovely holiday weekend. Hopefully you had some time off. Hopefully you got to stuff your face with some delicious food. I know we have our differences at times, but we do share this great love of this great game of hockey. And speaking as an American, I couldn't be any happier. I couldn't wish for better neighbors to share a border with. So hopefully you guys had a great holiday. But with that said, suck it, Edmonton. Wow. You have to get up, do what they do. But that was insane. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Come on. I make go records, baby. I'm liking this. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Hawks Recap. My name is Clay. Thanks for tuning in. Game number 4 for the Hawks, and they finally get the win. First win of the season. It comes against the Edmonton Oilers by a score of 3-1. By the way, if you hadn't heard, the Oilers were 5-0 coming into this game. Not a big deal. Now, I don't really want to do this, but I feel like I kind of have to. Alright? Because I saw a lot of negativity since our last game, leading up into this game. May not have been from you specifically, so don't take it personally if you weren't a part of that noise. But there are plenty of people out there in our fan base who need to take the words of advice that I am giving and just breathe a little bit. Just inhale, exhale, breathe. 3 games in October doesn't make a season. You know how many teams over the course of this year are gonna go on a 3-game losing streak like we just did to start the year? A lot of teams. They're gonna go 0-2-1 at some point in this year. And you know what's gonna be said? Not a whole lot. No big deal. It's alright. Just rebound from it. People! Breathe.
Oh, woe is me. We haven't won a game yet. We just keep blowing leads. We've played awful in the second period every single game. Oh my god, we lost to the Flyers. Oh my god, we lost to an 0-4 Sharks team. Oh my god, we lost to a Jets team. Oh my god, and we're playing an undefeated Edmonton Oilers team. Oh my god, just tank for Lafreniere.
Oh, and I didn't even mention the people who really should be apologizing to Crawford after this game. Seriously? You're going to write off Corey Crawford. You're going to write him off after 2 starts. One where we didn't even have 2 of our better defensemen, and the other where he just had to deal with a crap ton of traffic in front of him. You're going to write him off after that? 2 one-goal losses? You serious? Are you serious?
Well, Leonard should have gotten the start tonight.
Well, maybe. But if you look at the schedule, we don't have another game till Friday. That's a long time in between starts for Crawford if we put in Leonard in this game. After Friday, we have a bunch of games where we go on every other day, so we can get into a better rhythm with our goalies after that. The fact of the matter is, we pulled in Leonard. We signed him in the offseason to have a tandem, to play both goalies. Like, equal amounts. Okay? Neither of these goalies, barring injury, are going to get more than 50 starts this year. We're riding both of them. So, like, you can't give up on Crawford after 2 games. We won this game in a large part to Crawford. He made some unreal saves in this game. He made some unreal saves in the first 2 games, too. He just let in some softies as well. Just stick with it. Stick with it, people. Just let this season play out. Let's get into a good chunk of November before we start writing things off or really getting worried. 3 games, 4 games? breathe. Just breathe. Seriously, I feel like that's all this video is really going to be about. Just me trying to just dish out advice here. If you want to complain about losing to the Flyers over in Europe, first game of the year with fresh faces in our lineup, without two of our better defensemen, go ahead. They're 2-0-1 this year. They're doing pretty decently. You want to complain about losing to an 0-4 San Jose Sharks team who are a better team than 0-4. They're 3-0 since then. They're going to be in the playoffs. Okay, I guess so. You want to complain about losing to the Winnipeg Jets, who are third place in the division right now, 4-3. They've played a lot of games compared to us. Sure, fine. We've blown leads in all of those games. Sure, that's a valid complaint. All right? But it's not a reason to write off a season. We're losing by 1 goal. That means we're right there. We're not getting blown out. All right? We need to fix some things, clean some things up, learn how to play with a lead, learn how to finish games off. And we kind of did that tonight. This is a big stepping stone right now. The way they played tonight, the way they got this win, they gritted it out. A close game, close win, got into regulation. That's a big moment for this team. We're going to have to see how it plays out from here, but don't underestimate this win. Now, don't go and say we're going to win a Stanley Cup now just because of this win. It works both ways. But let things happen. Let this team work itself out. Let this lineup work itself out. Kane really hasn't gotten going all that much. He got it going a little bit today. Taves definitely hasn't gotten it going. However, if we remember, for a good chunk of his career, Taves didn't really get going until November anyway, so let's wait a little bit on him. But the lines are still getting juggled. We're still trying to figure out how we're doing things. There's a lot to kind of learn from this coach, from this lineup, from everyone on the team. Let's be patient. Breathe. Once again, just breathe. Talking about the game a little bit now, kind of taking a break from the whole breathing thing, although you still should be breathing, just medically speaking. But second period, we finally got to see a good second period. Oh my gosh, if that's what it looks like, I kind of hope we do that all the time. That is lovely. That's a lovely sight. Andrew Shaw, like 5 minutes into the second period, got it all started, laying the hits, huge hits. Really got the blood pumping for the fans, for the rest of the team. You could feel the energy just kind of spark the team to go on and have a great second period. Then Patrick Kane would end up scoring a goal off a face-off win, gets them in front, and takes that lead into the third period, and we try and figure out a way to hold a lead and to close out a game. Now, the Oilers did put together a push early in that third period, as you'd expect them to, as you would expect any team that is down heading into the third period to do. They're going to try and get a push together, try and get back into the game. Blackhawks did a good job weathering that storm early on. The Hawks, throughout the game, did a good job just making the Oilers have to earn their goals if they did get them. You know, the Hawks didn't really make a whole lot of mistakes in their defensive end. Yeah, they made a couple, but for the most part, they were pretty solid. They made sure to get the puck out, made sure to get the puck deep, just made sure the Oilers had to regroup and come 200 feet and not really have any easy chances or easy goals. Hawks did a great job with that all 60 minutes of tonight's game, and is a main reason why they ended up winning this game. And when you play that way and you do make those smart plays and get the puck in deep, you can get your forecheck going, and the Hawks were able to have that. Maybe not complete pressure all the time, but like I said, making the Oilers have to earn their way up the ice. And every once in a while, the Oilers would turn the puck over, and that's what would happen with Alexander Nylander's goal to put the Hawks up 2-0. Mike Smith making a bit of a mistake here, kind of finding himself in no man's land, trying to figure out if he should go for that puck or not. He wasn't able to get there in time. Nylander puts a 5-hole on him. 2-0 Hawks, and that was a big insurance goal because the Oilers would end up getting a power play goal a little bit later. But Hawks able to shut them down from then on and get their first win of the season. Big moment for this team. As I mentioned earlier, Crawford, hell of a game from him. He was spectacular in this one. Defense, much better, much more solid. Just did a really good job in all three zones, really. The Hawks did a great job of getting their sticks on pucks, getting legs, or just clogging up passing lanes and making it really tough for the Oilers to really generate anything. Now, the Oilers did get their chances. They were going to. They have too much talent not to. But we didn't really hear McDavid's name all that much. We didn't really hear Draisaitl's name all that much. We didn't really hear Neal's name all that much. Even though they did get their chances, they weren't like, really, really high quality chances, or there were very few of them. That's a credit to the Hawks. And credit to the third line of the Hawks. Kubalik, Saad, Kampf. Their production has been a little bit down these last couple games, but that's because they've been matched up against the other team's top line. And they've done pretty darn well. Saad had a great game in this one. Special teams in this game was okay. I didn't think they were terrible, but I didn't think they were great. They were just kind of okay. We did allow a power play goal. They were 1 for 3 on the power play. We were 0 for 3 on the power play. Could have been better, but it didn't lose us a game. So that's a positive. So I have a question for you now. Are you breathing? Because I've been breathing this entire time. And, well, quite frankly, I'd love for you to join me. There's plenty of air to go around. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe. Make good decisions. Breathe. And I'll see you next time.